The automobile and the bicycle are intrinsically linked vehicles. As cyclists, we share the roads with cars on a daily basis, and many of us have a car in the garage as well as a bicycle. So it's no surprise to see car manufacturers making a foray into the bike industry, whether it's designing and making their own bikes or lending their expertise to bike manufacturers in a collaborative effort. Now, many of these efforts have been interesting to say the least, but here are 5 that we think are right on the money. There's a bit of an Italian bias to this list, but with good reason. Italian sports car manufacturer PININFARINA have actually had a go at making their own bikes, including this limited edition Fiorio Sieri. The leather trim and dynamo motor is inspired by the 1930s, but if you're looking for something a little bit more modern, they were actually featured at this year's Giro d'Italia. Now, in a collaboration with the Rosa, the bikes are actually being used by the Nippo-Vini Fantini Pro Continental team, and we've heard there are a few more designs in the pipeline. It's not always about making flashy looking bikes though. Helmet makers POC and VOLVO have worked together to create a concept for a safety feature integrated into a cycle helmet to warn the rider of an upcoming hazard. It works via Bluetooth connection to the Volvo cloud and allows the sharing of the positional data of thousands of Volvos. Now, still in the concept stage at the moment, and obviously it would only work in cars that actually have GPS capability, but we do like the idea at least. These two companies first worked together back in 1987 with this pretty outlandish, futuristic concept bike, which boasted some pretty techie features for the time, including disc brakes, which were very space age for 1987. Now, the two companies have continued to collaborate over the last few decades, with their latest collaboration being the V1R, as seen in the World Tour over the last couple of seasons. We really enjoyed the fruits of Team Sky's 5-year relationship with Jaguar. Simon in particular, because he got to ride in one of those famous cars, albeit at a very slow speed around a car park. Well, he was in a neck brace at the time. The British car manufacturer also had a hand in the science behind the team's flagship road bike, the Pinarello F8, as well as their extensive expertise in aerodynamics and wind tunnel testing. Their cars were the envy of the whole pro convoy. The Italians have got it sorted when it comes to style. This beautiful MONTANTE fixie was commissioned in 2010 to celebrate the 70th anniversary of the Maserati Boyle 8 CTF Special Edition, the car that won the Indy 500 in 1939 and 1940. The bike features a burgundy frame finished off with a red trim to mirror its automotive counterpart, and curiously has a disc brake, but only on the front wheel, which is a little bit odd. Now, only 200 of these bikes were ever made, so you'll have to do some serious searching if you want to get your hand on one of these beauties. From cars to buses, if you want to check out our playlist of bus tours, how about clicking just down here? And now back to cars again. For our top 10 ranked team cars at the Giro d'Italia, how about clicking just down here? And to subscribe to GCN, as ever, click on the globe, which should be just about here. I want to buy some GCN swag. Click just here. Don't forget to share and like this video too.